This is Show Me Your Shack, a compilation of shack photos received during late January and early February. Our first shack photo shows a nice setup put together by Sean McCaskey, KK6GMN. An extra class operator, he uses a Kenwood TS990S and a TS2000. A Heil 781 microphone rounds out his equipment. KC9ZJF is next. Here his son Ryan showing building their homemade copper J-pole. Here Ryan holds the J-pole while Mike runs tests on the ground before mounting the antenna on the roof above his home shack. Stephen Goldberg, W3SFG, shows his entire shack and the workbench. Then a closer look at his operating position, which features an FT950 and an Amatron AL811. A Heil microphone and various computers and monitors round out his shack. This is the shack of Larry Peterson, WB9KMW. He uses a Kenwood TS590S and monitors SSTV on 14230 megahertz 24 hours a day. He displays those images on www.wb9kmw.com. Here's his antenna farm. It includes a Force 12 Yagi at the top of his 50-foot AN wireless tower. Toby Robb, VK2TOB from Katoomba in Australia, sent us this panorama shot of his shack. Here's the operating position of Tony Durant, M3OVA of Lincoln, England. He uses an FT1000P. Tony, who loves PSK 31, is shown here with his radio. Dan Van Evenhoven, N9LVS, who maintains the Ham Nation Wiki, operates in the shack at home part of the time with a Kenwood TS450 and Amatron AL811H. He also runs an APRS iGate with his Alinco 110T. For antennas, he uses a Mosley Classic 33 and a Diamond X300. But most of the time he's mobile. Here's his Jeep with an assortment of antennas. And here's the business end of the radio in that Jeep. Bob Robinson, N1TZU, sent us this nice photo of his shack. He operates a beautiful National NC183D, a Heathkit DX100, along with a Heath scope. It's a vintage radio at its best. Here's another panorama from down under. This one came from Peter Dawson. He's VK4VW with a nice photo of his shack. Here's the operating position at W2MGF. Mike Gianfrancisco in New York operates an FT450 and a TS2000, as well as an ICOM ID50 D-Star radio. Michael Mish, KG2AF, sent in this photo of his modest shack featuring an FT897D, an FMD100 microphone, and a Heil ProSet 3 headset. He says that just about everything hides away out of sight except the giant map. For his HF antenna, he uses an MFJ 1786 magnetic loop antenna, and he has a few random wires. On VHF, he uses an open stub J-pole from Arrow. N1XIO, Gerald Spurbeck's main shack is in his 18-wheeler. Here's the gear just in front of the driver's seat. There's an FT817ND along with an Elcraft T1 antenna tuner and a Heil Traveler headset. He uses a Heil foot switch so he can keep his hands on the wheel. When he operates from a motel, he uses this 29-foot end-fed antenna. And that's it. The latest shack photos from January and February. We'd like to show a photo or two of your ham shack on Ham Nation. To help us do that, make sure to send your shack photos to Ham Nation Videos at twit.tv. For guidelines, please do check out hamnationvideos.info.